Let me just tell you something.
Give him the game.
Big Shock.
Shock me give you that shock treatment.
I'm just going to give you this game. Big Shocky. You still might have your biggest moment ahead of you.
It's the Minute by Minute podcast, because sometimes you just need a minute. I'm here at Exotica in DC with the Jersey Ginger, the redheaded goat, the one, the only, Lauren Phillips. How are you, hon?
Hey, how are you?
What most of you probably don't know is that she is tall. How tall are you, honey?
I am 5'10" without heels.
And she wears some really high heels. How tall are you with those heels? How big are those heels?
I think I know they're at least 6 inches tall. So I was at least 6'4", maybe 6'5". I was pretty tall.
Oh.
I had somebody that was 6'2" come up to me and I was taller than him. So I know I was taller than 6'2".
So you've been in the industry how many years?
Next year will be 9 years altogether.
There's a lot of women that have hopped in the adult industry. What is your opinion on women that are not so much newbies, but are hopping in the game that may not have the full knowledge base that they need?
My thoughts on this is my thought on that situation. I don't think they're just any type of disrespect, but I personally, as my industry is a very intimate industry, right? I'm having sex on camera, touching. Like if you're going to massage and it's very sensitive, can you picture having sex on camera? So I personally want people to come into this industry because they love having sex on camera, not because COVID broke out and pandemic happened and they need to make money and this is the only way. Because what they don't know is that no matter what, it will be on the internet. OnlyFans has a designated server that stores all of their data and it will be there forever. And you can't get rid of it, and it affects people's lives. Like this is my lifestyle, this is my career. I know after doing this, I'm never going to be a nanny again, all right? It's just not going to happen for me. So it's a serious decision, and you shouldn't. It scares me because I don't want them to have a bad experience.
Right.
Because I love my job so much that I want them to do it for the right reasons, not like, oh my God, I need money for rent.
What made you say, you know what, this is for me?
Well, this is going to be a funny story. But basically, I was a professional dancer for 5 years. I actually have a degree in dance from Rutgers University. And I was working hard. I was working three or four jobs, yeah. Because I was a nanny full-time.
Right.
I was a professional dancer for 2 dance companies. On top of, I was a dance teacher. And I was going.
Right.
And it started wearing on me. Like I was 24, 25, and I'm living paycheck to paycheck still.
Right.
And I was like, this isn't going to get any easier. And I was like, I started losing that love for my art. And I didn't want that. Like dance is my first love. I love dancing. Obviously, people know that. And I didn't want to lose that. And I had one of my dancer friends, who I'm still friends with this day, was like, you know, you'd be great as a porn star. And I was like, I never thought of that, ever. I never thought of being someone's fantasy. So I did some research, and I found like different stuff. And I needed to know if I could have sex in front of people, because I've never done it before. So I had actually dipped into the swinging community through research.
Right.
And I went to this swingers club in Atlantic City called Roleplay Lounge. I literally drove myself there by myself and just went. And they were really nice, and they explained the swinging community to me, and I was like, great, this is it, if I can do it.
Right.
I ended up having sex with 3 couples that night. So, and in a swingers club, people will group around you when they do that.
Right.
So it's not like I just had sex, it's like people are watching.
Correct.
And I was like, oh, I can totally do this, I love that. And I basically started figuring out where I had to be, and I just packed up my car on New Year's Eve, and I left New Year's Day for Florida by myself.
It's the Minute by Minute podcast, because sometimes you just need a minute.